You ever finish a long run, look in the mirror, and think, wait, why do my muscles look smaller? Meanwhile, your friend who never touches cardio is somehow getting bigger every week. Yeah, that's the worry. Is cardio secretly robbing you of the gains you're working so damn hard for? Here's the thing. In the next 3 minutes, you'll know exactly when cardio helps your physique and when it absolutely sabotages it. By the end, you'll understand how cardio actually affects muscle growth. The real interference effect no one explains properly. The simple rule that tells you whether your routine is slowing progress. And once you get this, you'll stop guessing and start training with confidence instead of doing workouts that cancel each other out. Step 1. Understand the real problem. Most people think cardio burns muscle. It doesn't. What actually hurts your gains is excessive fatigue, when your body's too wiped out to recover properly. But here's where most people mess this up. They treat cardio like punishment. Long, slow, hour-long slogs that drain your legs and ruin next day's training. Step 2. Know the safe zone. There's a sweet spot. 20 to 30 minutes of steady cardio, 2 to 3 times per week, won't touch your muscle growth. If anything, it improves blood flow and helps you recover faster. Quick pattern interrupt. Take 2 athletes, a bodybuilder who does light cardio versus the one who avoids it completely. Guess who stays leaner, recovers faster, and feels better during heavy sets? Exactly. Step 3. Avoid the interference effect. This is the big one. Strength training signals your body to build muscle. Endurance training signals it to become energy efficient. Do too much of both in the same session, and your body gets confused about what you want. So here's the simple rule. Separate intense cardio and lifting by at least 6 hours. Common mistakes. Doing cardio before lifting. Your legs are already tired before the workout even starts. Thinking more cardio equals faster fat loss. Past a certain point, you're just burning energy you need for training. Using HIIT every day. HIIT is great until it fries your CNS and kills training performance. Each of these mistakes comes from good intentions, but they push you in the opposite direction of muscle growth. What to avoid? If you're doing cardio before weights, switch it. Lift first. Save cardio for after or another day. If your cardio sessions last 45 to 60 minutes, cut them down. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes max. If your cardio feels like a second workout, lower the intensity. You're not training for a marathon. If you're stacking HIIT with leg day, don't. Spread them out or replace HIIT with brisk walking on those days. These small shifts keep your strength training as the main signal. Here's a simple 7-day plan to dial this in. Day 1, lift plus 15-minute incline walk. Day 2, light cardio only, 20 to 25 minutes. Day 3, lift. Day 4, rest or 20 minutes zone 2 cardio. Day 5, lift plus short cardio. Day 6, optional light cardio. Day 7, full rest. Follow this for a week and you'll feel the difference. Better pumps, better recovery, and no more fear of cardio stealing your hard-earned muscle.